Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to a little Sunday vlog. Oh, honestly, I'm just so ready to film today. I feel like, I know when it comes to YouTube and scheduling videos, you guys won't see a break because I always make sure there's a Sunday video and I try and do a midweek video when I can. But you may have noticed, you may not, because I'm sure a lot of you have very busy lives as well, and you watch a lot of other YouTubers too, but there haven't been any midweek videos for a couple of weeks. Just because, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I felt a bit frazzled. You may have saw the bedroom makeover video. If you didn't, I'll link it in the top and also down below in the description box. That knocked it out of us, I'm not going to lie. We didn't anticipate how crazy it was going to be in terms of like the turnaround, and it's just been a bit mad. There's been a lot of like life changes going on, good things, all positive things, just a lot has been happening, and I felt like I just needed, like, I love filming weekend vlogs, but I felt like I just needed yesterday, which was the end of May, just for a day for me. I went for lunch with my friend Sam, I ordered a pizza, I watched Sex and the City. It was just one of those days that I needed, but I'm back, I'm like, right, let's go. So yeah, I'm just excited to vlog today, in case you can't tell. I'm in the mood to yap, so I hope you're in the mood for a yappy vlog. The weather's been a bit weird recently in London. Also, sorry, I'm living in this hoodie. I ordered it off TikTok shop, and it's just the coziest thing. It's got a little zip, and it's just great. I love it. So yeah, the weather's been a bit weird in London. It's been really warm in like from midday onwards, like really quite like clammy. But it's June 1st when I'm filming this, so we have summer very well on the way, and the garden is booming. So yeah, there's a couple of new things out here. Well, one major new thing. We've got a new barbecue. You can't really see it because it's currently covered up by the cover. So it's from John Lewis. I will show you it. But yeah, we're going to be spending some time in the garden today because I desperately need to mow the lawn. Like, this is the longest it's ever looked in a while, but I've really been trying to just grow it out, and it is looking much more healthy. So that's great. But yeah, I'm going to be tackling this wall today. I'm going to come back inside because I feel like it's quite windy out there. So yeah, that wall was pretty bad with damp, and obviously when we did the kitchen renovation we found out what the issue was. The next door neighbours have a lovely conservatory, but one of their like pipes leading to the gutter room was leaking, so obviously that then put like damp on the render, so we've let it fully dry out for the best part of a year, and today's a dry day, so I'm going to paint it. I'm kind of unsure about what colour I'm going to paint it. I think black would just like continue the flow of the fence and make it look like the fence. I just don't want it to look too harsh. Like, I'm not sure. I feel like black would just look the best. And kind of contrasts nicely against the brickwork, but I just don't know if that's going to be a bit like harsh. I'm not sure. It'll make the paint pop. And I know I had the reservations about the black fence, and then it ended up looking amazing, so maybe I'll just be brave and do it. But today I have a lovely woman coming from Facebook Marketplace who's arriving, should be within the next like 50 minutes. I need to get a bit of a wiggle on. She's come to collect our sofa bed in the spare bedroom because we obviously did Zara's bedroom makeover, and we have a very lovely bed in there now that she's loving. So Zara's old bed we're using in the spare bedroom, and I'm going to be popping that up. Zara's away this weekend, so I'm going to try and do it myself. But yeah, I listed the sofa bed on Marketplace just for free, just for someone to come and collect. I just wanted to go to a new home. So yeah, a lovely woman's coming to collect it in 50 minutes. So I need to go upstairs and take the legs off, give it a bit of a hoover, and carry it downstairs for her. She says she's coming in a van, so that's good. So yeah, I just listed it for free. And I'm going to pop a couple of bits out on the street as well, just for people to come and collect. We've been doing that, just attaching like a little sign. I think it's fine. There's probably like some council person watching this being like, you can't put things on your street, but it's kind of like the American version of like a yard sale, except I'm not selling anything, I'm just putting it out for free. So we popped some like chest of drawers from Zara's room, her chair, some cushions, just some bits and bobs that we just want to go to a good home, and it's all gone, so that's great. So yeah, I'll be popping like a couple of bits out of the spare room downstairs, out in the front, just so someone can come collect them and can go to a new home, and we can have some space in that spare room ready to make that one over. That is the last bedroom to be done in the house, and I'm not going to be doing it until end of June, beginning of July. So it's definitely made me realise like how much renovations can take it out of you. And obviously I know this is like my full-time job online, so I'm not complaining, but it just is a lot. So yeah, this is currently what the spare room looks like. So this, I need to just give it a quick hoover and then take the legs off. These are all of the cushions that we've got. I think we're going to do a stripe in this room, like a nice lovely striped wallpaper. So we're going to keep these cushions. This one I actually got from Home Sense. It's a Martha Stewart one. I think it's going to look really nice in here. And we've also got these ones too. Again, we're not entirely sure if we're going to do stripes blue or green, but we definitely want to do like a nice classic Carmen stripe. And obviously this is the bed that we need to assemble, and that's the mattress that we need to pop on it as well. So yeah, just need to have a quick clear out underneath here. It's literally just filming equipment, and that's our wrapping box. Give it a quick hoover, dismantle the legs, and then carry it downstairs. I don't know why I'm getting all the... This is ridiculous, I'm not getting emotional, but I'm just getting in my head about like, this is one of the first pieces of furniture that we bought when we hadn't even got the keys to this house. We saw it on Marketplace, and me and Zara were like, that would be perfect for the spare bedroom. Obviously when we've got guests coming around to stay, they can sleep on the sofa bed. This, we actually were like, let's test it out. So we slept on it in the old flat, and it was so funny, like literally sleeping on a sofa bed when we both had two perfectly fine beds. But it's just, I mean, it's a great piece, don't get me wrong, it's fab. It's just obviously having a bed in here is just going to be more practical, not having to put it up, put it down. We're going to lose space, definitely, but it's worth it. But yeah, it's a great bed, and I'm just, yeah, like we sat on this when we were doing the kitchen renovation, because this room became our kitchen slash living room slash office. So yeah, those exactly weren't fab memories, but very much just like hoovering off the ivy hair from when we looked after when we were doing the kitchen renovation. It's a lovely piece of furniture, and I'm just glad it's going to go to a new home. We kept this door from downstairs. That very problematic removal of the door, unboxing of the door frame downstairs that pretty much made half the internet hate me. I kept it just in case, for whatever reason, we wanted to reopen the door again, and well, we don't. We love it, and after seeing so many comments online saying it was a great idea, I'm saying goodbye to the door. Goodbye, old living room door. We don't need it. Thank you for your service. We've kept it in here for over a year and do not regret the decision. So sometimes, guys, you've just got to trust your gut. That can go to the wood recycling centre. Tell you what, play Alexa, I didn't know my own strength. I tell you what, play Whitney Houston. I tell you what, play Whitney Houston. I didn't know my own strength. But also, I'm a fool. I should have just waited until Zara's back, but I'm like, I can do this, it's fine. I've had to take the legs off the back just to get it round, because this is such, honestly, it is a very big house, but it's a very narrow hallway. Glad we've got big rooms, but the hallway is very narrow, so we're nearly there. It's very much given Joey from Friends, pivot, pivot. If I could get it down the stairs, it's fine. Okay, the sofa bed is in the hallway and it is ready to collect. I'm glad it's going to a new home, and hopefully they have many, many happy years with it. Whew, and that is one sofa bed collected. So she was so lovely. She was staying in Greenwich, so she only had 10 minutes to travel, and she's driving it back to Brighton. So she had a massive van that she's turned into a camper van. And she was like, this sofa bed's going to be perfect. So she's going to take the legs off it and upcycle it. So how cool is that? That sofa bed's going to end up in a camper van traveling around the world. She was brilliant, so nice. Ah, great, well, here we go. We've got so much room in here now. It's a really big space, so to ignore all of the mess here. So those are the old living room curtains. I'm gonna give those a quick steam, pop them in that bag, and take them to the charity shop. So they'd be perfect for someone who wants to do a bay window, and obviously you can adjust them to size. Those little vacuum bags need to go up in the loft, and that is a bag for charity as well. And then yeah, just time to assemble a bed. Okay, the bed frame is built, and you know what, I'm really pleasantly surprised. It doesn't overwhelm the room. We were really nervous that putting a double bed in here, when obviously we don't use it every single day, it's just going to make this room non-usable, but there's so much space here. This chest is going to go as well. It's just got some storage bits in, but I need to have a sort through. So yeah, all we really need in here is the printer. Obviously this used to be the office, so the printer might have to go downstairs. The thing is, I just don't love printers, so maybe I could get like a crate or something for it to sit in, and you can just get it out when you need it. Not sure. I'll think of a solution for that. But yeah, obviously all of this space is going to be completely clear, so we can still have like our laundry drying rack in here, and it can be absolutely fine and pop it away when guests stay. But I'm going to bring the mattress in and let it just unfold. Obviously it's the Emma mattress that we love. Zara has one in her bedroom, I've got one in my bedroom. They are brilliant. So yeah, we're just going to leave it to fully expand for 24 hours, and then we can dress the bed. I am feeling a little bit smug. It's not even midday. Oh, dishwasher's done. So yeah, I feel like I'm on a roll this morning. Sofa bed collected, spare room hoovered, bed assembled, mattress unboxed, ready to be taken to the recycling for the packaging. Unit collected from outside. So someone just knocked at the door and asked if they could take it. So that's off to a new home. Everything upstairs is looking pretty good. I just checked on the Emma mattress box. I thought it was 24 hours for those mattresses to be ready to make the bed, but it's 6 hours. Brilliant. So I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna make some granola and a protein smoothie. And then I'm gonna go to the retail park and pick up some bits, some paint for the wall, and then I'm gonna come back and cut the grass. It's very much a house maintenance Sunday, but that's fine. Fridge is looking pretty okay, to be fair. I need to grab some bits at the supermarket, but I've got lots of lovely fruits here. So I've got some blueberries and some strawberries. I've been really enjoying this skyr yogurt. Any like thick Greek yogurt, I just absolutely love it. Oh, this is Icelandic actually, but really, really nice. I'm gonna have that. Anything else in here? No, I'm gonna make a risotto this evening for dinner, so that's all good. I also need WD-40 the fridge door and pick up the clips for this door from Magnet. I just literally have not had a minute, so we can reattach the doors and have integrated appliances again. I've been really loving like a proper delicious granola bowl, so I'll show you the granola. I just buy like a pretty bog standard one from the supermarket. I know you can make your own granola, but it ends up being fairly expensive. But then I kind of bulk it out just with a bag of mixed nuts, pop some pumpkin seeds in there, sometimes some macadamia nuts, some almonds. But I'm running low, so I need to grab some more of that today as well. I'm gonna have some of that, make a coffee, protein smoothie, and go. Okay, so I've got the yogurt, granola and strawberries in my bowl. I've done 2 big strawberries. I'm gonna do one more. I love strawberries. And obviously it is summer, it's June 1st today, so British summertime strawberries are very much in season, and you can tell because they've got such a delicious flavour. Blueberries in there as well, some antioxidants. Maggie has to have a blueberry because she just does. And then I'm gonna do half a banana. These are kind of brown, so they need using up. And then I'm gonna have the other half in my smoothies. Just gonna do some banana on top. Do sprinkling of pumpkin seeds, just because they're really good for a bite. Gonna do some golden linseed as well, just because that's really good for digestive health. And then chia seeds, again, just really good for your gut. And then finishing off with some organic honey. This one is from M&S or any honey really. We've just got an M&S near the station, so I always pop in there to get some bits and bobs, but you can use whichever honey you like. And then I had a lovely drizzle of that on top, and that's my breakfast bowl done. I also forgot to say I had peanut butter. I got this huge tub in, I can't remember where I got, I think it was Sainsbury's. It's like a kilogram of crunchy peanut butter. So I had a nice big scoop in there. And also, top tip, look for the yellow labels in the supermarkets. I use these bags. These are from Oxo. They're like sealable bags, and they had loads of mango in, I think it was Tesco the other day. As you can tell, I shop everywhere. Obviously, love me some Waitrose, but all the good stuff. So yeah, literally some yellow label mango. So I just brought it home and put it in a freezer bag, and now you can use it in smoothies. So I'm gonna do some mango, pineapple, blend that up. It's got protein, oat milk, banana, all the yumminess in there. That's my breakfast, nice and healthy and nice and easy. Breakfast is served. This looks absolutely delish. Okay, so I've made it to the retail park. I need to go to TK Maxx just to grab some more socks, because all of my socks seem to have gotten holes in them literally at the same time, which is so weird. So I need to go pick up some socks, and they've always got good ones in there, to be fair. I think the last time I bought them was about 3 years ago, so that's fair enough. I really want an iced coffee, so I think I'm gonna get an iced coffee, treat myself, why not? It's been a busy morning. And then I just need to grab some bits and bobs in Home Bargains, just like some top-up bits, laundry bits. Oh dear, someone set their car alarm off. That's not me, is it? No. And then pop into Aldi and just get some bits for the week. So yeah, let's go. And I'm gonna have a look in HomeSense, because I always love having a look in HomeSense. That wasn't my car. So I just got myself a little iced coffee to have a look in HomeSense. I went for a tiramisu ice cream latte, I think. Oh my god, that's delicious. I don't usually like too sweet coffee, and I asked the barista, I was like, is it sweet? And he's like, it's not too sweet. That is delicious, wow. Yum. Okay, let's go have a look at TK Maxx and HomeSense. I got my socks and a couple of extra bits as well. I forget that HomeSense bits are in TK Maxx as well, so I'll show you everything when I'm back. So I'm going to pop into HomeSense next door and see if they've got a new wash basket for the spare bedroom, because it's just good to have it in there for like towels and bed, so I'll see if they've got one. Personally, got all of the outdoor summer stuff in here. A lot of our terracotta pots are actually from HomeSense, and they're frost proof. And they're brilliant and such good prices. Like that giant one is $9.99. How brilliant is that? Me and HomeSense mugs have a very unhealthy relationship. Every time I'm in here, I just want to get another one. I just saw these little striped ones down here, and I love them. And they've got a little rust in the middle as well. How nice is that? It's $4.99. I'm so tempted to get that. I love it. I did just get a lot of mugs in Paris. I really don't need them, but I also like this blue one as well with a B handle. I think that's so nice, and it's just so nice to hold as well. Okay, so I'm back from the retail park. I had a right little, I feel like I did a lot of shops, but I just needed little bits in every single one of the shops. So I popped into Wickes on the way home actually and got 3 tubs of this masonry paint. They had huge tubs for like £29, and for that little bit of wall, I feel like we're not going to need £29 worth of paint. So I got 3 of these in just classic black. They were £3 a tub, and they are, how many mils in there? 250 mils. So I've got 750 mil of paint, which I think is going to be fine. So just shy of a litre, but I've got the receipt in case I need to take some back. What else did I get? Popped into Home Bargains. Got some bin liners, some fabric softener, fairy, and some laundry disinfectant for like towels and bed sheets and that kind of thing. Also got some baking powder, baking soda, and some washing machine cleaner to give the washing machine a good old clean too. And this is good for when Maggie decides to throw up on your brand new rug. Yes, she did that, which was awesome. I got some more toothpaste in Home Bargains and some batteries, because our remote has been saying please change the batteries for about a week now. And then I went into TK Maxx. I didn't get anything in HomeSense. Nothing was jumping out at me. I did need a new laundry basket, but there was none, so I think I'm going to order one online. Anyway, I picked up some new socks. These are some New Balance, just classic white socks, and they were $7.99 for the 3 pairs, which I thought was pretty good. I swear by New Balance socks, so my feet are going to be nice and cozy. I got this nice candle in TK Maxx. Look how cool that is. I love the design of that. It smells really nice. It's quite autumnal, but I quite like it. It's like just sweet and lovely. It's £3, which is brilliant for a candle like that. I just love how like fun and vibrant that looks. I picked up some more hand soap because we're out of it in the bathroom. This is Black, Amber and Fig by Bayliss and Harden. Oh my god, it just smells so good. Honestly, if you've ever smelled this fragrance, Bayliss and Harden do really nice like shower gels and stuff, but their hand soap is amazing, so I picked that up. I also got this picture frame, which I love. I think that is so fun. I've got a picture that one's frame. It's Nataliani, made in Italy. And I just think that is just very cool, as you can tell. I'm a fan of a pattern. But I love that. That was $8.99, so a little bit more expensive for a picture frame, but I love it. And then randomly I picked up this Method cleaner in Dunelm. This is the almond floor cleaner, and honestly, oh, it just smells so good. If you want your house to smell like marzipan, get this floor cleaner. It is amazing. It was on special for £2.50 as well, so I'm going to clean the upstairs floors and the kitchen with this tonight. And then lastly, I went into Boots and got some more antiperspirant. This is the Mitchum Forest Air scent, and some flapjacks, which sound absolutely delicious. These are protein flapjacks with Biscoff. I love Trek protein bars. They're so, well, protein flapjacks, they are delicious. But Lotus Biscoff, absolutely. So I'm going to try that with some lunch. It's 20 to 4, and I still, well, I had breakfast really late to be fair, so I'm not like ravenous, but I'm going to make myself a little tuna bagel and have a Trek protein flapjack, and then I'm going to get cracking on with painting the wall. Okay, so I'm making some lunch. This is honestly one of my favourite lunches, but I get so many questions about my little onion pot. So if you cut an onion and you only need like a tiny little bit of it, I'm going to use the rest of this for dinner. I put it in my onion pot. I got this in HomeSense, and it stops your fridge stinking like onion. It's brilliant. They have them for avocados too. So in a bowl, I've just mixed up some tuna with some chopped red onion, and I've just mixed in some mayonnaise.
I would add cucumber, but we actually don't have any. I was going to pop to the shop, but I actually want to do a food shop tomorrow. I feel like the shops on Sundays, because it's kind of close to closing time, they're not really that well stocked. And just like the dates and stuff, I just prefer to do it on a Monday. I know it's a massive luxury to be able to do that. But yeah, I just prefer to do it at the start of a week so we can think about some meals. I'm actually out for dinner tomorrow anyway, so doing it during the day will be kind of like nice. Anyway, I've added some salt and some pepper. There's not a lot of pepper in there, I need to add some. I'm just going to add some white pepper instead. So that's all mixed. So I've got a protein bagel here. So I'm just going to pop that on a little baking tray. Add the tuna on top. Let me bring it a bit closer. I mean, I don't even know why I'm showing you this. It's just a really nice like meal option. So yeah, add the tuna on top. You don't have to do it on a bagel either. You could do it on anything really. Bit of bread. It's literally tuna on toast, but this is how I like to make it. And then I'm going to add some macadam, which is like a really lovely Swiss cheese. That's the grill telling me it's preheated. So I'm going to add 2 slices of cheese on top like that. And then under the grill for like 5 minutes until it goes nice and oozy. And that's it. Done. Okay, lunch is served. I've got my big bottle of water here and I'm going to have one of my Biscoff Trek bars. Delish. And I'm still really enjoying this book. I've read a little bit more and it's honestly fab. It's a bit heartbreaking, I'm not going to lie, but I'm very much enjoying it. I haven't really had much time to read recently, but I'm going to get stuck into this with my lunch. Lunch was delicious. I'm just making myself a quick coffee before I tackle painting the wall outside. I feel like I need a hit of caffeine. That iced tiramisu, whatever it was, latte, oh gosh, I'm very bright, was lovely, but didn't touch the sides. No, I'm not saying anything, but that coffee does look a little bit strange. Oh God. And that is the wall painted. It's slightly patchy because it just needs to dry, so I'm just going to remove the masking tape all along the bottom. I mean, it is a very, very dark colour, but obviously with the greenery in front and the barbecue, I feel like it's really going to pop. So yeah, let me pop everything back in position and then I'll show you the finished result. I feel like this is the definition of trust the process. That looks so much better. So this is the barbecue. It's a new one from John Lewis and I absolutely love it. I was working with John Lewis and Waitrose on some content for Instagram for summer and it is an incredible barbecue. It's so, so good. And I feel like with the stainless steel, it just looks really smart there. So yeah, I've got all of my herbs down here. So we've got the mint and the rosemary and the coriander. So it just all needs a good old water because I feel like everything's looking a little bit dry. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that wall now. I feel like it looks so smart. And we're ready to have the awning installed on Thursday. Okay, so I just got back from walking Maggie and the time is 7:20. Oh, I feel like I haven't stopped today, but it's like good. It's a very productive feeling, which is good. So I'm just going to quickly jump in the shower, but I thought I'd show you the middle bedroom before the light goes for the evening. So it is looking very, very cozy and just super, super nice in here. So I popped the bed linen on the bed. This is from M&S. Obviously this was what I used to have in my room, but I swapped between the striped and the regular white bedding, to be fair. The ironing board is just behind the door. That eventually will go in the cupboard, well, the wardrobe with this area. We're going to design it so there's actually like more like a utility wardrobe. That's the idea anyway. But yeah, I love it. I think it looks so nice and cozy in here. And yeah, the bed is literally made and ready for when guests come and stay. And I'm so pleased with the Hillary's Roman blind in here. Let me quickly show you. I'm so excited. I'm going to show you more of this, but this is very, very cool. So this glass is going to get changed because obviously it has blown and we need to get the trickle vent sorted as well. But I'm super pleased with this new Roman blind from Hillary. So if I do this right, I think that is the right one. So just coming down. How cool is that? So that's just a nice light diffuser that is just going to add some privacy to this room without obviously blocking out the light entirely. Honestly, that is just, it blows my mind. I didn't even realise that was a thing. It's blown out slightly just because the window is open, but there we are. So it looks so cozy in here. I'm tempted to sleep in here tonight. But obviously I'm not going to because this is for guests. But yeah, I mean, Yeah, it's very much a blank canvas in here, and obviously we will be doing something pretty special in here. Think wallpaper. I'm gonna say no more. I'm gonna quickly jump in the shower and then make some dinner. Right, I am showered and ready for dinner. It's 8 o'clock, which is, I usually don't eat this late, but I've got a bit of a slow start in the morning, which I'm very much looking forward to. So let me show you what I'm having for dinner. It's nothing revolutionary, and then, if anything, it's just using up pretty much everything in our fridge. So we had, I'd say like the end of a garlic baguette, 2 types of pasta that needed using up, so I'm just going to cook those down. I know that's like an Italian cardinal sin, but I'm using up what we've got. Some mushrooms that are pretty much, well, they need to be eaten. A little bit of black garlic, the end of some parmesan, but I do have some more here. A couple of garlic cloves, a little bit of red onion that I had left over from my tuna mayonnaise earlier, some creme fraiche that needs using up, this Balazzo caramelised onion, we've got some vermouth. So I'm going to do like a nice creamy mushroom pasta with truffle. That's the idea. I've got some truffle that needs using up as well, actually. Let me have a look in this drawer, because I think I put it in here the other day. Where are you? Are you there? Yes. There we are. There was a little truffle sprinkling sachet, so I'm going to add that in too. I love cooking with Classic FM on. I mean, I love Classic FM in general. Like, yes, I'm 27 years old and I listen to Classic FM. Judge as you will, or embrace as you are. I absolutely love it. I feel like I do like current music. You know, I like all kinds of music. I don't really have a genre, but classical music I just absolutely adore. It calms me. It's one of those things that on a really stressful day, put on Classic FM, especially Classic FM Calm. It's beautiful. Like regular Classic FM, sometimes they put on, you know, some of it's quite dramatic, and you've got like film scores, you've got a bit of Vivaldi. Would be good to do a run towards. But yeah, Classic FM Calm is so good. Right, I've chopped my onion. I'm going to soften that down. This black garlic I actually picked up from, where did I get this? I think this was from a deli in Earlsfield. Or maybe this was from, no, this was from Blackheath. It's from the little fishmongers in Blackheath. And it's so good. I'm going to add about that much in the pan. Delish. Okay, I've softened everything down in the pan. I've added the vermouth, the garlic, caramelised onions. The caramelised onion, like, I don't even know what it is. It's basically like caramelised onion in jars. It's fantastic. What else have I got in here? And I've just added in the cooked pasta, and I'm going to stir through the creme fraiche. I'm not going to do a lot. Maybe like 2 teaspoons, 2 heaped teaspoons. There we are, so I'm just going to stir all of that together and let the sauce incorporate with all of that flavour. Add in some parmesan and fresh basil when it's done. Well, that looks absolutely delicious. If a little bit grey, but I mean the flecks of green work. I've made myself a lovely little Sipsmith gin and tonic because I feel like it's well deserved. I'm gonna go in for a taste test while I wait for my garlic bread to finish cooking in the oven. This is like my classic go-to. Literally white wine, mustard, cheese, truffle, and pasta. Would be good with like a crispy bacon lardons, chicken. You could even do some prawns in there. I know you're not supposed to do cream and cheese and prawns, but I mean, I've mixed pasta, so I've already annoyed the Italians. Right, I'm going to wrap up this vlog because I'm literally going to eat this, watch some Sex and the City 2 because I love the first film, and go to bed. So I really hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to spend my Sunday with you. Lots of love to you all. I hope you all have a lovely June, and I'll catch you all very soon in a future video. Lots of love. Take care. Bye for now.